Joy Robson and Stephanie Safechuck, who are the mothers of Michael Jackson's accusers Wade and James. Would you like to receive the latest news features, and service updates from iNews via email? Would you like to receive more information from JPI Media Limited, the publishers of iNews, via occasional emails, to keep you informed about new features, special offers, promotions, events, and services that might be of interest to you? By clicking on Register, you will be creating an account with iNews and agreeing to JPI Media Ltd's standard. Already registered? Don't have an account with us? Would you like to receive the latest news features, and service updates from iNews via email? Would you like to receive more information from JPI Media Limited, the publishers of iNews, via occasional emails, to keep you informed about new features, special offers, promotions, events, and services that might be of interest to you? Would you like to receive the latest news features, and service updates from iNews via email? Would you like to receive more information from JPI Media Limited, the publishers of iNews, via occasional emails, to keep you informed about new features, special offers, promotions, events, and services that might be of interest to you? The documentary documents the abuse that two men suffered at the hands of in the 1990s. Robson, then aged 7, won a competition in his home city of Brisbane, Australia, to meet Jackson. He was then invited. Safechuck, aged 9, appeared in a 1993 Pepsi advert with Jackson, who then befriended him and his mother, Stephanie, and became part of the family. The family were treated. The documentary focuses on the personal accounts of Robson and Safechuck, but their mothers are also extensively interviewed, as they describe their horror of realizing that a man they idolized had in fact destroyed the childhood of their boys, leaving them tormented with a secret they had to carry well into adulthood. Alongside her son, Wade, Joy Robson, a hairdresser, was also seduced by Michael Jackson. In the documentary, she says of meeting Jackson, "I remember getting this glow that sort of started in my heart and went to all my extremities," Joy says. It was an amazing Her children were soon left alone in Neverland, and Jackson began to molest her 7-year-old son. Her son Wade said, "At one point, Jackson asks Joy, 'Will you leave little one,' his nickname for Wade, with me for a year?" Initially Joy declined, but she says Jackson told her, "I always get what I want." She responded no. When Jackson was in court for his 2005 child abuse case, Joy testified for him as a character witness, as her son had not yet told her the truth about the abuse. Wade also testified. Joy says that when Wade finally confessed what had happened, she said, "How could you not have told me?" In the film, Wade and his brother, Shane, admit they have struggled to forgive their mother. Jackson ingratiated himself with Safechuck's family, and with his mother, Stephanie, also a hairdresser, who said that she looked on him as "one of my children, you another son." But after grooming James, he then began to molest him and made him think it was not only normal, but that James was leading it. While in Neverland, when she questioned Jackson why the door was locked, she said he always made excuses, like "I forgot I locked the door." He was in there with Jackson had a habit of moving on from boys when they became teenagers, to associate with younger children. When Jackson asked James to testify for him in court for his 2005 child abuse case, he then bought Stephanie a house. Stephanie is candid when she talks about the events of the past in the documentary. "I fucked up," but she added, when heard Jackson had died in 2009, she said she felt like dancing and yelled out, "Oh, thank God, he can't hurt any more children." Director Dan Reed told "It's just inconceivable for most parents to leave your 7-year-old in the bed of a complete stranger again and again. I wouldn't even it was a more innocent time back then. People weren't Leaving Neverland. Michael Jackson and Me is on Channel 4 on 6 and February 7th at 9 p.m. We know that sometimes it's easier for us to come to you with the news. That's why our new Oliver Duff, editor. Subscribe to the iNewsletter.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park, pot.